we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, well, Royce Gracie, he is not. Damian Maia, perhaps he is not. But a lot of people believe that we have not seen a layered jiu-jitsu game in this division in a very long time. And I think he sold a lot of tickets coming in here tonight.
John, that's me. I would have called him all those guys. I would have put him on the Mount Rushmore grappling before I even know what he can do inside the octagon. But this kid, to me, when I watch him, he possesses a skill that allows for him to get submissions because he doesn't chase. He's very patient. He's patient on top, and he's patient off of his back. He can grapple anywhere, and because of that, he finds ways to end fights in that manner.
And he is a little bit of a specialist in this modern day, right? He doesn't like when people denigrate his striking. He has gone to great lengths to improve that part of his game. But this is a BJJ practitioner, make no bones about it, and he's going to try to get this fight to the floor early and often tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, Beneil Dariush.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, here we are at Honda Center in Anaheim, California, and every time I walk into this venue, I can't help but think back to UFC 157 in 2013. The night women were finally welcomed inside the octagon, and good to be back here, obviously, in a venue that has a lot of history.
A lot of history for sport, but the biggest night in women's mixed martial arts history. Ronda Rousey defended her title against Liz Carmouche. What a fantastic night, and it showed that night that women could headline shows and main event and bring the fans as well as anyone else in mixed martial arts.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Dariush is back in full mount. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, big elbow.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Dariush is back in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He's got to be careful here. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Tsarukyan is in half guard, making all these shots count. Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Dariush is going for the sub here.
Arms in deep.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. He's having his way with him here. Under 90 seconds to go.
Good work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Good work.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, and he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Great submission defense on this play tonight.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Tsarukyan.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, hammer fist here by Tsarukyan. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. He's able to slip the left. Tries to work it into a takedown. Final seconds of the round.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
What a fight so far.
All right, breathe, deep breath in for me. All right, listen, I need you to go out there and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with the next round. Shades of your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov in round one. That's some serious ground control.
Oh, absolutely. And the ground and pound starts with just tremendous control. And if you watch Khabib, just as we're watching this young man right now, they're always in control of the opponent's movements. So when the opponent goes left, they don't try to fight him and pull him back right. They just follow the hips. It's almost like they ride the wave. It's insane to watch a guy that has so much confidence in the top position, just knowing that wherever you go, I've got a trap set to secure you when you get there.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
They are going at it with each other. These two guys want to end the fight very fast.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh!
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Dariush is able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds.
Dig and kick.
All right, so a pretty good idea to try to engage in the clinch, and with relative ease, he gets the fight here yet again.
Well, we see the evolution of this guy. Before he was just a jiu-jitsu fighter. Now he knows where and how. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Tsarukyan is really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Nice transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Tsarukyan. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special. Big ground and pound.
Dariush is in half guard now. Working out of the half guard here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Good work from the top here by Tsarukyan.
There it is, now he's on the mount. He's got to start throwing down.
30 seconds to go in round two.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan.
Getting the mount here.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Dariush is in half guard. 2 rounds in the books.
Breathe deep and recover. Nice job that round. You're really putting your punches together well. I want you to keep that up. Let's fit in a little more.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side and you kind of use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. he stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're gonna turn to your knees, he'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You gotta go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him, holy smokes.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's gonna try to control him, then find a submission.
Tsarukyan is right back to the full mount here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Get your hips back. Move your hips.
Dariush is in half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, right in the mouth.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very...
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Beautiful transition.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Tsarukyan's back in full mount. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes are starting to add up. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. The ground strikes starting to pile up. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Inside the closed guard.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
Oh, come on, I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, so he lets the fight on.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
That was nice.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Dariush. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
In the half guard.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Dariush is back in side control. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, nice work in there. Excellent ground control. You're really showing the judges that you're in charge. Next time we get it down to the ground, I want you to start.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
Nice 1-2 there. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
He passes to half.
Dariush is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Nice work, guys.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Heavy body kick lands.
Oh, and that kick is blocked. And again, he shoots for a takedown here. Nearly got the fight to the ground, but once again, the defense holds up.
But he knows this. He knows that in order to finally get the fight to the ground, he has to be patient, and he's going to have to be committed. If he thought that he would get every takedown he shot, he would not find the success that he intends to get.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to attacking here.
He's got the sub locked in. He's got it locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
90 seconds now to go in the round.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Tsarukyan's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
A series of punches from the top here by Tsarukyan.
Nice defense. Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
10 10 seconds remaining in round 4. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready? You ready? Good.
5th and final round. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, nice punch there by Dariush. Slips the shot. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring them.
Dariush is trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on display?
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensive.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds, because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so they can try to get his chokes off, or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. Oh, watch the arm here. Arman very tight.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Tsarukyan is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. By closed guard now. Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submit.
Dariush is looking for an arm bar here. He is no one-trick pony.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He passes to half guard.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dariush. Waning seconds of this fight. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, Arman Tsarukyan!
Oh, we'll call him Mr. Clean. That was a clean performance here tonight. Didn't get the finish that he forecasted, but all 3 judges' scorecards go his way.
Picture perfect, J.A. I mean, this dude showed out tonight. He put on a show for the fans and showed that there are levels to the game, and he's on the next level.